Don't make me tell them who you trying to be. Flexing and talking like you really hard. I'ma be laughing about this in my sleep. I know the fake and that's what you give. I know the bank and you not the bill. I know the pride and I know the pill. Whatever you swallow when it wasn't real. I keep it solid like I am a fish. Licking my shot, it's all in the wrist. Don't do the talking, I do not snitch. But I'm in the game, you must be the glitch.
What the hell is going on, everybody? Welcome back to our WrestleMania edition, Night 2 review and a reaction for our podcast. We got myself, Dynamite, we got Mac, we got Snap, and we got James back with us again, kicking in us with this WrestleMania review. James, welcome back, man. Appreciate you for joining us. All right, man. Let's go ahead and get this thing. Let's go ahead and get this conversation started, man. We're gonna go ahead and jump into it with wrong one. With our first match of the night. We got Bianca, we got Rhea, we got Io Sky in this match, man. So I'm gonna leave it up to Snap. Snap, go ahead and kick us off with the thoughts with the opening match, man.
Opening match set the tone for night 2, which turned out to be a real good night. It was way better than the first night. So I mean, hey, them girls, they stepped up, way up, and showed out once again. They setting the bar now, like they used to do. They setting the bar. And I say this right now, man. Io Sky, her over the moonsault is the stiffest I ever seen. Boy, that strong style moonsault. Well, she throw that strong style in it, man. But
yeah,
I'm happy for her though. I think I called it. I think I said Io was gonna win. You know, the whole build up, she was kind of like the little redhead stepchild nobody cared about.
Yep.
So I'm glad she proved her point. She said, "Hey, I'm the one y'all need to look out for," and she won it. So yeah, I'm glad she won that, man. Congratulations, Io.
Yeah.
All right, James, your take, baby.
Oh, and this definitely much better.
Hold on, James. Yep.
Hold on, James. You breaking up.
You breaking up real bad. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Bluetooth,
James.
Yeah.
I don't hear you.
You're breaking up real bad.
All right.
Well, hold on. Let you go ahead and get your audio situation set up, man. Let's go ahead and we'll come back to you. Matt, go ahead with your take, man.
Oh, and I enjoyed it, man. I think to me, I might think that was my match of the night. But I love the energy they brought. I knew they were going to do really good. I know they're 3 of the best workers in the whole company by itself, man or female, no matter, you know. I really did like that Io did get the win, especially because how they treated her in that whole build. They just was like the afterthought. She was a nobody just because she was the smaller person, you know, not the biggest name. And they just was like pushing her around. Like, man, you ain't nobody. But I'm glad they showed out. The crowd was hype. The crowd was way better than they were night 1. And just they did get a better show than night 1 also too, to make them even enjoy it more, you know.
Agreed.
So yeah, had something to really stand up and cheer about this time. Rather last night. Last night was kind of the spot. This match was great. Every female had a great amount of time to, you know, have time and do what they need to do, get their stuff in. It was all. I really enjoyed it. It was a good start to the night, and it kept that same momentum pretty much the whole show.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get my audio. I said audio.
You've been drinking.
Go ahead and get my quick take, man. I thought the match was phenomenal. I definitely would say I agree with you on there. Definitely match of the night. Definitely match of the night. All girls brought it. Everybody brought it. The finishers, the exchanges. everything about that. What's wrong about what's wrong about the pick? I'll openly go ahead and admit that. I assumed that I assumed that Naomi was going to come out there and interfere, run interference, and help Bianca win the belt, and we're
Yeah.
going to get that Bianca heel turn. I still think it's happening,
Yeah.
but it didn't happen here. So, we got to see how that story We got to see that story how it's going to develop. So we'll see how that goes. Fantastic match by all of them, man. Great finish.
Mm-hmm.
Great finish, man. All moves said. Kudos to all of them, man. Like you said, it was a high quality match. In my opinion, should have been the main event after that bullshit that we just seen. Should have been the main event. But other than that, man, I enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed the match.
Okay.
James, go ahead with your take, dog.
I hear you, man. I hope y'all can hear me better now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's how you should start a WrestleMania. That's how you should start it off. And high octane. Them ladies showed off. I was all into it from the get go. Even
Yep.
with the stiff moonsault, I was still in there.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, them ladies put on a good show. I always love seeing Bianca wrestle. That's just my personal thing there. But yeah, I was happy to see that match. That was definitely a good solid way on how to start WrestleMania. Night 2 was on a good start.
A fucking fantastic start. It was leaps and
Yes, it
bounds
was.
over like one. It
Yeah.
was leaps and
Oh, my
bounds over
goodness.
like one, man. All right, man. We got anything to wrap up before we move on to the next match?
Yeah, I would like to say I know one person gonna be mad. My daddy, Bianca's his favorite wrestler, man. He love him some Bianca, man. I know he mad right now
Mm.
because he stayed up to watch that and watch Bianca lose. I know he gonna have some stuff to say when he call me tomorrow, man.
He'll be all right. I was hoping for at least a Bianca heel turn, man. Because
Same here.
now that last part though, I would say, and I can say, and you see it on her face, the crowd is getting to her. The crowd is getting to her.
Yeah.
She see it. You know what I'm saying? You see it. Everybody else sees it. Bianca, we already know what's going to happen. We finna see what this story is finna take. So, only a matter of time before we get that Bianca heel turn. I'm still standing on that.
Yep.
All right, cool. Let's go ahead and move forward to the next match, which was the Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre match, boy. Woo! Man. Man. Whew. I'm not going to sit up here and lie. I'm just open with a few comments, and I'll let one of y'all take. I'm not going to sit up here and lie. It was, to me, the most underwomen match. I was assuming that this was going to be my most underwomen match on the card. I wasn't expecting much out of Priest. I'll be honest. I was expecting Drew to carry the match the whole time. He did a good job carrying the match, but Priest did his thing. I was extremely surprised about the match in general. A fucking fantastic match, man. Them boys put it all out there. They laid it on the line. That fucking Claymore with the chair.
Mm.
Woo! God damn. Like Mac could tell you, me and Mac was watching it. And I was like, and I had to do my best to keep certain things contained because I was semi ahead. But man, that match was brutal. It was good. Both of them did their thing. Shout out to Drew and Damian, man. I hope y'all ice up real good, get the icy hot, everything. Because I know both of y'all so as fuck for putting y'all bodies on the line in that match, man. So hopefully y'all ice up, take care, take a nice ice bath, soak them muscles, man.
Yeah.
See y'all tonight, man. But outside of that, Drew won. Fantastic match. I apologize for even doubting the match. I'll openly apologize about that. I apologize for even doubting that match for being bad. But hey, that's my take, man. What about you, Matt?
I thought it was gonna live up. I thought it was gonna be good because they didn't get as much TV time as everybody else that kind of did get some TV time, and they're too good of performers for them to like go out there and give us a dud. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like those big
Mhm.
guys, they feel like Drew. I know Drew feels like I could have been doing something better. Priest probably feel the
Mm-hmm.
same way too. Like, hey, I was just champ not too long ago. I could be doing something better. They they doubting us. Let's go out here and show them what we can do. And they went out there and they did it, man. Both of them took great punishment. A lot of real high fight, for big dudes, and it was rough. It was one of them slobber knockers. Hey, you got to do
Mm-hmm.
everything to keep you down. That Claymore into the chair, that was that was intense. So I was like, okay, yeah, that
But
was a nice way to end it. I'm glad Drew got the win. I'm a real big Drew McIntyre fan. Hopefully,
same,
2025
Mm-hmm.
same.
we get another title run or some kind of him in a major program that's keeps him kind of up to the top level still. I don't want to see him fall too far down the card. I don't want to see Damian Priest fall too far down the card too because I've grown to like him over the years. He's okay to me. He's okay to me. I liked his
Mm-hmm.
last little run with Judgment Day towards the end more than I did in the beginning, but he's growing on me. So hopefully, them boys have something good in the future. So that's my
Now before I move on to you, James, I just gotta point out that fucking moonsault over the top rope that Drew on the top that dive on
Man,
side.
that
That
thing was good.
motherfucker cleared it. I was like, what the fuck? Cleared this shit. I'm like,
hmm
but I just had to say that. But go ahead,
hmm
James.
No, you good, man. I think they had a drink before that match because they went all out on this thing. And give even a bonus point to Drew McIntyre getting on X to show how much he was beating up Damian Priest. I thought that was pretty neat too. So, but but they did a good job with that match. I think following the ladies' match, it was good to finally see the men finally step up
hmm
and get a
Agreed.
good shot in there. So yeah, 2 for 2. I felt it was a good, solid match. I love Drew McIntyre as well. Damian Priest, I think he's underrated. I think it took him some time, but I think
Yeah.
now you can really see some good work out of Damian Priest. So I hope that they really, just like Max said, don't fall down the card and they don't get forgotten somewhere in the shuffle.
hmm
I agree. I agree with that 200%. I agree because a lot of people was sleeping on Priest a lot, especially early on in
Hmm.
his career.
Yeah.
Early on in the career, and because we saw how he came, he almost had like a Rocket Maivia start. He
Yep.
always had a Rocket Maivia start. So,
Yep.
but he came on, developed his character, kept working. So hopefully they don't sleep on him. All
Yep.
right, Snap, you the last one, baby.
Well, I mean, let's keep the roller coaster going, man. Them guys, they did a real good job. The the whole match, the match was great. The match was great. That chair shot, that Claymore, that was nice. That was nice.
Ooh,
Yeah, that was good.
that
Yeah.
shit was nasty.
Drew never ceases to amaze me, man. He that guy for his size, for him to be doing some of the stuff he do, it's amazing.
Yep.
The one thing I can't say I didn't like is their entrances, man. I don't know this whole, WWE sponsored by insert whatever game we're doing right now. I that right there because I didn't know what was going on with Drew until I seen the Doom freaking medieval thing in the background. I was like, oh okay, that's
hmm
what's going on. But besides that, that was the only if that's the only thing I can negative about it, then it was a great match, man.
Yeah.
But
Oh hell no! If in the interest you need to say something about, you need to say something about that fucking Priest entrance.
oh, both of
That's
them. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like both their entrances suck, man. Like it was, yeah.
no shit. I prefer Drew entrance over Priest. And the fucked up part
Hmm.
about it was because how he started. Because I was listening, I'm like, man, what the fuck is wrong with the guitar? Is something wrong with the damn guitar? Like the guitar was like staticky, and I
Yeah. It
was
was.
like,
Yeah. It was
the fuck?
tone wrong, man. It sounded weird as hell, man.
Hmm.
I was mad, man, because you had to open Damien, you had to do an opening guitar solo for Damian Priest.
Hmm.
And that's Damian Priest. Matt brought that to my attention. That's Damian Priest's favorite band.
Slim.
So expectations was high, and you had him do him like that in that opening.
He probably had a
Bro,
drink with him too. That's probably what happened.
bro, I was if Damian Priest wasn't upset, I'm upset for you, Damian, because I'm upset and disappointed because that guitar solo was supposed to be way better than that. That shit was supposed to be way better than that. I enjoyed Drew's entrance, but yeah, if we're talking about that, man, I enjoy Drew's entrance more than I enjoy Damien's, and I like Damian Priest's theme, but the lead guitarist fucked it up. Sorry, I'm just calling it what it is. He fucked up the entrance for them, and it's really sad. But besides that, they made up for having a banger ass match. So
yeah, they had a banger.
I guess it was a give and take. That shit was a banger.
So far, it's banger
yes, it
after
was.
banger. So,
yeah, man. Drew, yeah, man. Anything else to wrap up before we move on to the next match?
No, I'm good.
nah.
All right, cool, man. We moving on, man. Woo! To the second match of the night. I ain't gonna say second. I'll probably it's hard. It's hard to choose between this, man. We got Dominic Mysterio, we got Finn Balor, we got Braun Breaker, we got Penta, man, making his WrestleMania debut. And I gotta say, man, I definitely gotta say this was solid. But I'm not gonna be going first on this one. James, go ahead and open us up.
This was an interesting match. Me and Mac talked about this one too, and I called this my sleeper spoiler, and I had chose Dom to win. There was something about him that told me that he was going to win this time. I thought it was kind of all over the place at first, but I don't mind that. You know, hey, keep me going, keep me up. I love the fact that that Breaker had speared Carlito once again. I thought that was funny, especially when Pat McAfee said he thought he was dead.
Yeah, that was I laughed. I did. I laughed. I laughed on that.
So I think the only pet peeve I have is that giving Braun Breaker that Goldberg look kind of thing. You know, he just overly strong. I felt at times that, you know, he just wasn't selling anything. But I get that they're trying to make him this strong guy that he just kind of impervious to pain kind of thing. But other than that, I think they did a good job. I know that they're still trying to tease break up the Judgment Day kind of thing. So, but kudos to Dom. I know he worked hard for a while. I couldn't give it to him in the beginning. I really couldn't. But I think that he kind of worked hard over the time. He got some work to do. So let's see what happens.
I agree, man. All right, Snap.
Great match. Great match. Man, I'm seeing it. They throwing little teasers, man. That lie cheat steal. I'm seeing it. Hey, you said it, and if you pay attention, what the crowd was cheering dumb. Like it was crazy.
Yes.
Like, man, this dude went from getting
They
cheered.
surely was.
Man, they were cheering the heck out of him. And you know, they did lie about that 15-foot jump Braun did, because them tables ain't spread that far apart.
Nope.
Hey, he need to be running from the law right now though, because I think he did kill Carlito, man.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with Braun, man. I think this man got a double jump hitting somewhere on him, because man, that on the outside when he speared, was it Penta?
Yeah.
Man, that dude came out of nowhere. I was like, man, where did he come from? And that man all over the place, man. But man, yeah, I agree with you, James, man. They are. It seems like they're giving that man the Goldberg type treatment, man. I don't like that, man. But he's a strong guy. Hopefully, from here they move him past that mid card. Hopefully, now he's going for the bigger titles, man. But
yeah, I agree.
Hats off to you, sir. Hats off to you.
That win did not come out of nowhere, MB. That win, we got folks live in the comments. That win did not come out of nowhere. Let's go ahead.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and show that comment right there. That win did not come out of nowhere, bro. I called that.
Come on, Marvin. Not you too, man.
I pretty much called that, man. I said that Dawn was going to win that. I felt it in my soul.
Hey, but
I
that
just
frog
felt
splash
it,
came out of
bro.
nowhere though.
Nigga, that frog splash was fucking
Hey,
awesome.
it was like perfect because man, he hit Finn and
Yeah, it
it
was.
was perfect. The way he landed on him for the 1, 2, 3, man, that was perfect.
Man, so it's pretty awesome, bro. That shit was good, man. Everything good. Mac, what's your take, man?
Oh,
Mac, you
Mac,
muted.
Mac, you
You
muted,
muted,
you
Mac.
muted.
My bad.
You
Come on
good?
now,
I
step
said,
up.
You
I
good?
think we 3 for 3 again. I
Yeah.
think everybody
Mm-hmm.
had a good amount of time. I think uh, Brooke did have a little more than everybody else, but he's deserving. He's the champ.
Yep.
He's the guy. I think they're gonna really put the rocket on his back and push him up. At least I hope they
Mm-hmm.
do. Um, Penta had a great debut. He didn't look nervous. He like he belonged out there.
Yeah.
Agreed.
He
Agreed.
didn't. He didn't. They wanted the stage wasn't too big for him. You want to see that out of your new guys. Your new acquisition and stuff. So I'm really
Absolutely.
happy about that. I got a pitch after I finished my spiel. What I think they should do with Penta next, but Dirty Dom, he won the crowd over. I think, like Mike said, I think it's about that time for him to enter, really enter his next phase of his Eddie Guerrero evolution. He was the dirty, cheating,
Mm-hmm.
still Eddie.
Yep.
Uh,
Latino Heat.
Latino Heat, yeah. But now he's trying to be Latino Heat now. So him and
Mm-hmm.
what her name is,
Live. Y'all
Leah
live
Morgan. They
more.
might be the new Eddie in China. Who knows?
Well,
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I think he may get back with Rhea. I think Rhea be a better China though, but I see where you're going. Need to pick up
yeah, I
Rhea,
mean,
I,
Rhea.
whoever,
I agree with
whatever.
that.
After the win. I seen something when he threw the Judgment Day little shirt thing off back in the ring. Like I don't know if that
That
Mm-hmm.
means
nigga
he
said,
over
fuck
with
it.
it or not.
I don't need them no more. Fuck them.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
pretty much
yeah.
what it
That really look
was.
like it could be a sign
Yeah.
that something that's changing. Um, it does. It's about that time anyway. This version of Judgment Day is ass to me anyway.
I agree.
I
I
The
agree.
Mm-hmm.
best thing came out of Judgment Day really, man, has been Carlito taking these damn spears, man.
They
I
need
ain't
to
gonna
go
lie,
fight
that's
for
been the
Lito.
most
That was
entertaining thing
You
Judgment
realize?
Day
yeah.
done
He
did.
probably still laying down.
Yeah, he's probably still down on the ground up there, but
He's still there.
he's still there. Yeah, they still picking him up. But
Damn.
what I think though, I do love the match, and I'm glad Dawn won. I think for Penta,
LWO.
no,
No. No.
no,
No.
uh, El Americano. I think that'll be Penta's next opponent.
I don't want him to lose though. I don't want Penta to
He's not
lose.
gonna lose, man.
He's not going to lose,
It
bro.
might be 50-50
Yeah, you're
booking,
right. You're right. El Grande
No,
is not going to lose. You're right. You're right.
no lies. No, El Grande is going to lose and get exposed by Penta. That's
No,
exactly
best
what the fuck is
luchador
going to
ever.
happen.
Yep.
He's gonna
He's
take
going to
his
get
mask off
He's going
in
to
the
take his
ring.
ass off, and it's going to reveal to everyone
It
that
was
is
Chad the whole
Chad
time.
fucking Gable.
I don't know why we go. Why we? Can we
We
move
we
on?
go we gonna finally see if he's from the Gulf of America.
Right. But yeah, that's my take on it.
Oh man, I hear you, man. So my take on the match, man. Once again, 3 for 3, a fucking awesome fatal
Mm-hmm.
4-way. They all had chemistry, like they've been in the ring for years,
Yeah.
which surprised the fuck out of me. The chemistry was on point.
Yep.
Everybody else was on point, man. It was a great debut for Penta.
Mm.
Real happy for Penta, man, for his debut. He looked great out there. Everybody looked great out there,
Mm-hmm.
man.
Yeah.
But man, so happy that Dom came away with the win. And to me, in my opinion, the best thing about this overall match is no one looked bad
No.
on the finish.
No.
No one looked bad.
No.
Everybody, you can still look at everyone as stars and look at them going into their next feuds. And we already talked about this, Mac, Snap. We already talked about this. Braun Breaker, mid card, no more. Main
Mm-mm.
event, Braun Breaker,
I agree.
moving forward. I
Yep.
don't want to see Braun in no mid card matches anymore. He needs to be in the main event pictures at all times.
Yep.
Yep. I
So
agree.
I need to see Braun Breaker in world title matches, like or feuding for number one contenderships. I need to see him in good storylines, better storylines with top people in the company. I need to see it. Other than that, man, congratulations to Dom. Congratulations to Dom Mysterio, man. And we finna finally get it, man. So excited. So excited. Something that we supposed to get from Charlotte Flair, but I'm still harping on that. Sorry, I'm still harping on that. But congratulations to Dom, man. Let's go ahead and move forward with the next match. Oh, sorry, before I move forward. Anybody else got anything before we wrap up?
Nah, you straight. Good.
Good.
All right, cool
Good,
beans.
man.
Let's go ahead and move forward to the next match, man. Next match. I think we never saw this Randy Orton mystery opponent.
Oh Lord.
This probably was the biggest buzz the biggest buzz about night 2 outside of the main event and the ladies triple threat match. Man, Mac, I'm gonna go ahead and start with you, man. We got Randy Orton and Joe Hendry, man, making a fucking appearance. Go for it.
I think this was the little fun match of the night. As far as nothing was on the line, nothing was at stake. Quick replacement. I said something about Joe, but I wasn't. It
We
was just
thought he was
throwing it
hurt.
out there. I wasn't
We
for
thought he
sure.
was hurt.
Oh, he was
We
injured.
thought we thought he was hurt.
I mean, for what it was, though, it was entertaining. It gave Joe a chance. I was happy that some of the crowd didn't know who he was. They were singing his song and doing when he was doing little stuff in the ring, they was kind of getting behind a little bit. Then Randy halfway selling some of his offense was funny to me, especially with the choke slam. Randy looked at him like, "Are you fucking serious? You finna try to choke slam me?" And then,
throw them in the eye real quick, nigga.
Get off me, little man. And but what it was that's gonna be a very underrated RKO. It was simple, but that cameraman made it so good.
Man,
He made that RKO so good. The angle they caught of it, it was awesome. And then Randy at the end of the match, picking him up, saying good job, holding his hand up and all that, then gave him another one. Oh man, that was classic. And then he did the whole build up to the Joe Hendry highlight little spot and turned it into his little Randy pose. That was awesome, man.
Oh yeah, that was funny. Yeah,
that was awesome. That was Randy. Randy just said, "Went out there, got paid, had a good time." It was good. It was. Yeah, I'm with you, John. Yeah, it was trash, but it was one of the feel good moments for the crowd, man. This get the crowd a little happier. We would have wanted to see, Kevin Owens. I mean, that would have been a great match, but they did what they had to do, man. Randy got a quick check. Joe got a quick check. He got some exposure. This may be the exposure he need to maybe get called onto the main roster every now and then from TNA. So
the fact that you said, no, hold on, wait a minute. I'm finna call this shit out. The fact that you said you wanted to fight Randy Orton. You. Come on now. Let's talk about that for a second. Let's have a conversation about that for a second, John. You finna fight Randy Orton. So your ass is finna eat an RKO quicker than Joe Hendry did.
3 of them, not 3 of them.
Right.
Hell no. Anyway, go ahead, Snap.
I was surprised. I was thinking somebody else was gonna come down, but I'm glad. Actually, some of the people I heard the crowd was wow, man. They were singing the song and everything.
Yeah,
exactly.
I mean, I guess people know him. People know Joe. People know him. And man, it was agree with you, Mac. That RKO, the cameraman made it come from out of nowhere. So
yep.
And he did the Stone Cold at the end. You knew it was coming. That hit it with a second RKO.
Yep.
He went up there. He kind of slapped him on the chest, talking about good job towards the end. But yeah, it was a throwaway match. But hey, man, it was just Randy Orton having fun and Joe
Yep.
Henry get a little more exposure on the why, especially WrestleMania, man. That's like
Exactly.
That's big.
That's
that's the
big.
mecca. Like
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
so
huge.
they think highly of that guy, man. So that's good. Kudos to him, man.
Hmm.
So man, I agree with all of y'all on that, man. It was one of those matches. We pretty much knew whoever his mystery opponent was going to be, it was going to be somewhat of a throwaway match. I didn't think the match was trash. I thought it was. I would put that match on par, somewhat on par with the match that we got on night one with the Phoenix and Chad Gable match. I will put that on par with that match. The only difference is it's the star power in that match. The star power was bigger in the Randy Orton Joe Hendry match. It was a fun match. It was fun. It was enjoyable. You know what I'm saying? He actually let Joe get a little offense, which was cool. You know what I'm saying? I was suspecting just a flat out squash match, to be truthful, depending on who it was out there. I was expecting a squash match. It wasn't. So, well, it was somewhat was, but it was still a fun match altogether, man. I enjoyed the fuck out of it. Joe Henry got fucking great exposure, like y'all said. Like the crowd, that was a huge reaction that he got,
Hmm.
which makes me think that he might be shifting. He might be shifting to WWE soon, but on the side note, I'm happy, but on another note, I'm like, we already got too many stars over there, over here right now that not being handled or taken care of or booked right. So,
Hmm.
that's my take on that. But outside of that, man, fun and great match. I enjoyed it. James, you the last man standing, sir.
I got some detail on this one. I had to think about it. I agree. I think it was fun. I think especially that they were really hyping that it was Randy Orton's 20th WrestleMania or 20 years or
Yep.
whatnot. So I get that. I think the only thing that kind of bothered me a little bit was that yeah, I didn't expect Joe Hendry. I actually agree with Marv down there. I thought Rusev was going to fight him. That was my call. But for Joe Hendry to come out, yeah, definitely good exposure for TNA. In that regard, I just kind of felt that the way they was building up Joe Hendry, and again, I get it's NXT, and I get that it's TNA, so they're not necessarily on that level with WWE, but
Hmm.
um, I just kind of felt that they could have gave Joe a little bit more, something to fight for, in
Yep.
that regard, since he was the TNA champion. I see if he wasn't. I see if I think Pat McAfee made a reference that they could have sent Dolph Ziggler out there or something,
Now that
something
now
like
that
that.
that
But
that would have been
but
okay. Actually would have been cool with
but
that if Dolph would have came
I
out
would have
there.
been cool with it too. But I thought I heard that. But yeah, I was like, and then Randy Orton made me laugh when he gave that Samuel Jackson look when Joe Hendry was posed. He was like, like that and stuff, and like he was really confused or something. So I thought that was funny. But yeah, overall it was a fun match. But I really do feel that as the TNA champion, they would kind of give him a little bit more into that. But it is
Yeah.
what it is. I ain't mad about it. I ain't go to the bathroom. So
Oh hell no! Nobody don't want to see Solo out there against Randy Orton.
Oh no.
Nobody don't want to see Solo against Randy Orton.
I
Joe.
thought Jeff Cobb was gonna come out there, to be honest with you. That's who I thought was gonna come out there.
Hey, Jeff Cobb would have been better than Solo. No offense. Sorry.
love you,
Just
Solo.
saying. Sorry, Solo. Sorry, but Jeff Cobb would have definitely been better than Solo. But outside of that, man, and me and Matt pointed this out while we was watching the match. Randy Orton right now, man, ever since he came back from injury, or even before then, Randy Orton has been on an absolute tear, man. He's been in the best shape of his career. He's just out there having fun at this point,
Yep.
man.
Yeah.
And I've been
Yep.
loving. I just been loving the path that they got Randy Orton on. But eventually, he's going to have to get that shot. The way everything's going, he's going to have to get that shot at the belt. Now that we know who won it, We might see that we might see that feud at SummerSlam or somewhere
Mm.
down the line. We might see a build towards that feud at SummerSlam. Who knows? I'm reaching, by the way. Just want to point that out. I'm reaching. I'm reaching, by the way, but we might see that feud between him and the new champion at SummerSlam. The feud that everybody else want to see. The feud that everybody else also want to see. But
I don't that shit. I seen that shit for 12 years. I don't want to see it. I don't want
that's
to see.
fair.
I don't want to see
That's
them two
fair.
fight never again in life.
That's fair. That's fair, man. But some people still want to see it.
I
Some
know,
fans still want to see it. I know you don't. I know you don't.
I said I know people do, but I'm good on it. I'm
All right,
good on
man. Anything else to wrap up before we move on to the next match?
I'm good.
it. Straight.
All right,
Good.
cool beans. All right, man. Move on to the next match, man. The sleeper match of the night. AJ, Logan Paul.
Mm.
James, kick us off.
I felt this is when we started to fall downhill. I liked the match though, and the reason I say that is this: it wasn't the match. That's the thing. AJ and Logan Paul. I know a lot of people don't like Logan Paul, but I feel for somebody who won't be in the ring as a full time, he does a pretty good job to carry the match through.
Agreed.
So I have to give him his props. Personally, I felt the match went as decent as it can be. It was when we got to the ending. Once Karrion, I still don't know what papers he keeps him on contract.
Man,
But
man,
I don't know what it is. This man, I don't know who he knows.
Threatening to release him.
I don't know who Scarlett talking to. I don't know what it is, but this man here, when he popped up, I said, "Oh man, the match done got ruined." I said, "Man, why?
Why do I feel like I'm hearing a repeat of Mac right now?
There's no reason to have this man on. Y'all, come on. Y'all ain't got. He should be on speed right now. I mean, y'all ain't got nothing for him. The man. Every time he get a tag teams, he continues to mess up stuff. He can't seem to. I don't know why he. I don't understand. So Scarlett must be talking to somebody for him. I don't know why he there. He messed up the whole match for me personally. I felt the match was good until he got into it, and after that, that's what downfall happened for me. I was like, this was a good match to me. I felt they was doing it, and gosh, boy, that was the first time tonight I started to get mad. I said, why is he here? He's still employed. Jeez. Y'all couldn't find nobody else to put on WrestleMania but this guy? The man only wrestled 6 times all year. I mean, we picking at the part-timers, and when he wrestled, everybody turned the channel.
Yeah.
So I mean,
he the piss break
I don't
guy.
even know why. Yeah.
Wow. Man, since we got this tag team ass whooping going on, Matt, go ahead and continue.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. Scarlett giving Triple H or somebody behind stage some pussy. Because ain't no way in hell Karen Cross. Ain't no way in hell Karen Cross still in the company.
That baby oil back there somewhere.
Before Vince left, he had said, whatever you do, don't let him go. Don't let him go.
Don't let him go.
Scarlett still got something going, but I think the match was pretty cool. I don't know what it is, man, about AJ's latter half of his career with WWE. I don't know if he's really motivated as he was when he first got there. I know he's gotten older.
Yeah.
But he still looks like he's really athletic when he wants to be. I just don't think the motivation there with him. I don't know if they told him, like, hey, man, from here on out, I don't know if you're going to be a champion or going to be in the main picture mode. I don't know if he did. So I think he may be just coasting to a degree. To me, in this match, I think Logan Paul was like the one kind of carrying to a degree. It looked like you would think AJ would have been the veteran doing everything. It looked like Paul kind of was like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. But
Mm-hmm.
the match ruined when Karrion Cross came out there with whatever that shit he was talking about. It didn't make sense. He shouldn't even breathe WrestleMania L. So
He
it's whatever.
shouldn't.
I'm good. I thought it was an okay match, one of the lower matches for me of the night because of the ending.
All right, Snap.
Oh man, so the
Yeah.
spiral
Go.
starts, man.
No, Matt. No, Matt. Go ahead. Go
Go
ahead,
ahead.
Matt. What you was about to say?
No, I was gonna say, guy who said something about The Rock. Yeah, I agree with you, man. That was BS.
Oh,
It was
Brooklyn.
a lot of that. But we're gonna
Hmm.
talk about that when we get to that segment. We
Yeah, we
ain't didn't know
definitely
your
gonna have a
comment.
whole. We're gonna have a whole comment about that motherfucking segment.
We just
Trust
let you
me.
know we ain't know your comment, bro. We
Hmm.
see it. We're gonna talk about it.
No,
Yes, sir.
Hey, he the
but
final boss, man. He ain't got to show up. That's all I gotta say. But we
man, please.
Go
But
ahead, Snap.
go ahead. Go ahead, Snap.
So yeah, the downward spiral, man, it starts. This match was okay, I guess. I mean, the thing is, Karrion, man, he just took me all out the match altogether. I didn't understand that at all. I guess he's trying to get AJ to turn heel. I don't know, but he's been trying to recruit everybody. He's like
Mm-hmm.
he like that man on there. He's like this dude that always he looking for work. Basically, I almost said something. I'm gonna keep it good. He looking for work, man, and please somebody help me, please.
Help me. Help me.
But
Tor.
yeah, I mean, Logan Paul he did his thing. For him being who he is, you can tell he's putting the work in. He's doing real good. He kept up with AJ, but it's kind of hard to do that, But I thought it was a pretty good. It was a solid match.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much all I got to say about it, man. Karrion, just stay backstage, man, please.
And catering.
Please do.
That's
Catering, yeah.
fucked. That's fucked up. I feel the total opposite about Karrion Cross, honestly and truly. But let's talk about the match first.
Yeah.
I thought the match was good. I thought the match was good. I enjoyed everything about the match. I harp on Logan Paul all the time. And the main reason that I do harp on him is mainly because he's a part-timer. And I know everybody got adjusted to Brock being a part-timer, Roman's a part-timer. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's got adjusted to that. So Logan Paul gets a pass because the main people is part-timers. But, outside of that, I cannot ignore his ability in the ring, his character work, his ring work. I cannot ignore that. Logan Paul is a fucking phenomenal athlete, great athlete, great worker, great character work, all of that.
Yeah.
I just want to see more of Logan Paul.
Right.
That's my only issue with that whole situation. I just want to see more of him. I want to see him like in a build, a feud for a belt or something, like a long feud, you know what I'm saying, and a long build towards something instead of just these short one-offs that he's been doing.
Yeah.
That's all I want to see. Once he do that, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? If they build towards that, I'll be cool with that. That's my only issue. As far as Karrion Cross go, I was just as shocked as everybody else was when he showed up. I didn't know. I was like, because me and Mac had a conversation already. Because we was already saying that a lot of people finna get ready to get let go after Mania. Because we already know it always happens.
Mm-hmm.
After Mania, when you start to get ready to get matches or to do the draft and all of that, some wrestlers get let go. So when I saw Karrion Cross on the screen, I'm like, well, Mac, look like he's safe. I was like, he might be safe. And Matt just shook his head. I felt Matt just shook his head like, why? That's what Matt was going to say. Like, why?
Tell me.
So, but I'm not going to ignore Karrion Cross like he's not a bad wrestler. He's a decent wrestler. It's just the fact that ever since coming up to the main roster, he got fucked over. He still got that Vince stick on him. Ever since that Vince fucked him over. And ever since then, it's been no turning back. It's been no turning back ever since Vince put him in that fucked up ass game.
Yeah, he in limbo right now.
Yeah, he beyond limbo, nigga. He in a black hole.
Yeah.
He ain't in limbo. He in a black hole.
Yeah.
He needs to go back. He needs to shave off his head, man. Just go back to being an old school Cross, man.
So I don't know what's going to happen. I'm hoping we get somewhat of an old Damian Cross or an old or new Damian Cross. I hope so.
Go kill Cross.
Something, bro. Because we all know that Karrion Kross is a decent wrestler, man.
You can cross his ass out one. Just cross him out.
But that's my take on the match, man. It was a pretty solid match. I enjoyed it. I would say I can't say. Well, hold on. I guess you could say it's probably next to the lowest to the main event. Probably one of the next to the lowest matches because I was expecting the match to be more fast paced, so I wasn't expecting for it to be at the pace that it was. So, Mac, to your point, it could be that AJ is coasting and he hasn't got motivated, or he hasn't got a good dance partner for him to get motivated for.
Mm-hmm.
So that could be it, but that's my take on the overall match, man. That's pretty much my take on the match. Y'all got anything else to wrap up before we move forward?
I was just going to say that I was thinking maybe they should send Karrion Kross down to NXT, but we don't want to mess that up at this point. So
no.
I don't
They
know.
got a good thing going.
I don't know.
No.
Yeah, they got a good thing going. So I was just going to say, just send them to speed. Send them to speed over there. Let them wrestle some 3-minute matches. Keep it going. Just send them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
Send that man over. Cross him out.
Cross him out.
Ooh, we got the Florida tag champs over here beating Cross ass over here right now. That's what we got, boy. God damn. Let's move forward, man, to the next match, bro. Move forward to the next match, man. Well, we didn't get Bailey, but we already know who we got. We got Liv Morgan, Raquel going against Lyra, and the returning Becky Lynch. Can I go ahead and say I called it?
Yeah, on the back, Mike.
Yeah, you called it.
But I'm not gonna start this off. So now go ahead and kick us off.
Yeah. Go ahead and pat yourself on the back, man. You called it. Like I say, man, after you said that, when you made that comment, I started thinking, I was like, yeah, I mean, that she's logical. She's the next logical person because she already got ties with Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan's the one who put her out for a little bit because so-called retired her, and freaking she basically passed the torch on to Lara anyway at NXT. So, I mean, it was the next logical thing, and the man, Becky Lynch, is 2 for 2, is, showing up at WrestleMania and stealing somebody's title again, That's a new gimmick right there, man.
Yeah. Boy, Becky steal belts.
Hey,
Becky steal belts.
Becky steal belts. There you go. Yeah, Lyra missed 2 belts and Becky steal belts. Hey, there you go.
Yep.
So, but nonetheless, man, it was a good match. It was nice to see Becky back. She I was looking for ring rust. She really didn't have any. She kind of like she was never really lost a step. So that's pretty good, man. And needless to say, that was a good match. I can say that.
I do want to call out what me and Mac had a conversation about some months ago, because me and Mac had some conversation about some months ago about Becky Lynch, and when Mac was talking about it, Mac was on the fence, like, hey, she one of the motherfuckers that need a breath of fresh air. And I agreed with Mac at that time. I agreed because during the time She during the time that she was there, she was booked incorrectly. She wasn't having she wasn't in no good views or no good title pictures. They ain't have nothing creative for her.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like she really needed that breath of fresh air. Like she needed to be away. And I literally told Matt that like Becky need to go away, like for a little bit so people could miss her. Because she was all over the place when she was there.
Mm-hmm.
They had her as big time Bex, and that was a little fucked up ass gimmick. That gimmick sucked. I'll be the first to say that gimmick sucked ass. I didn't like that gimmick at all. But seeing her with Lyra, hopefully Becky can help bring some of that personality out of Lyra, because I feel like that's the thing that's lacking with Lyra right now. Lyra is a fucking phenomenal wrestler, and she got a cool look to her, but she lacked personality.
Oh yeah.
She lacked personality, and that's the thing that that's the thing that that's the thing that I felt like. So hopefully working with Becky, Becky could bring that out of her, and we can have a decent tag team run. I don't know how long this run is going to be, honestly and truly. I don't know how long it's going to be. It's going to be interesting, especially seeing them go back to NXT when they fight the girls from NXT with the tag belts. That should be an interesting matchup. So definitely looking forward to that. But overall, I enjoyed the match. The match was cool. You know what I'm saying? The women once again doing their thing. Women just been kicking ass in general as a whole. But I just definitely want to call out the weight loss of Becky too, because boy, she looked it small out there.
Yeah.
Like between her and Charlotte, man, they on thin, lean muscle. They on some thin, lean muscle stuff, and I shit. If I know what the fuck they on, they need to send it towards my way. Send that shit to me. I need it.
I don't need my goddamn drawers falling off like
Oh, yeah,
Charlotte
those
had last night. I don't need what they're
That
hell
was
they on. I don't
2.0.
need that.
Oh, and
Mm-mm.
D and DSL. I'm not ignoring your comments. I see your comments, man. We're gonna get to the main event. We already talked about the Goldberg match, so I am gonna touch. Let's touch on that comment real quick. I just want us to touch on that comment real quick because you said Goldberg, and all right. So I'm. Hold on, I got the wrong comment up there. Do we? I don't know how to feel about that comment about facing Goldberg
Well,
as a
I,
surprise
I
return.
I think it all right since Randy came out there with the Legend Killer underwear on, the trunks on. You know,
He said underwear.
he
No,
had he
he
had the old
did
Legend
though.
Killer
He did. He had
trunks
to. If
on.
nobody didn't pay attention to the trunks, that was a callback to his Legend Killer when his rookie years, because there was the colors that he had on.
Yeah.
I spotted that right off the bat. I was like, wait a minute, the
hmm
fuck? So yeah, so
Yeah,
but
I
go ahead,
mean,
Mac. I'm
fighting
sorry.
Goldberg probably would have been a reach. They probably would have had to pay a hefty check just to film the dudes to Randy. I don't know if they were trying to pay that kind of money. But I mean, I don't think the comment's bad if it was in a different situation.
Yeah.
Now I don't disagree with your pick of Nick Aldis. I don't disagree with that.
I don't
Me,
either. I think that's a good pick.
me and Mac actually was hoping that it was Nick Aldis, honestly, because Nick ate
I
an
agree.
RKO for no motherfucking reason, and
Mm-hmm.
I I would have loved for Nick to get some fucking payback on that.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people in the WWE don't know about Nick, man. Nick underrated. He's a fucking phenomenal wrestler, man. He's a
Mm-hmm.
great wrestler, man. So of course, I
Yeah,
would have loved the fact that Nick Aldis would have got in the ring.
yeah,
That would have been awesome. So not knowing that, but I'm cool with Joe injury because I knew that it was going to be a semi squash match and it was going to be fun, and
mm-hmm.
that's what they was pretty much going for. They just wanted to get Randy Orton his 20th WrestleMania match.
Mhm.
That was the overall big picture of it. It didn't, to a certain degree, it didn't matter on who it was after Kevin Owens got hurt. They just wanted to go ahead and give Randy his 20th
Get Randy on the
match.
show. Yeah. And I
Yeah,
agree
they
with
just
your
that
wanted
was
point
it.
to.
about what his name is, Jay Uso. He's main event Uso. I mean, mid card Uso.
Yeah,
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 mid
that.
card Uso.
Yeah, we talked about that on our last podcast review, man. So check that out on the last podcast review. We talked about that main event. We talked about that sleepy opener because that's exactly what the fuck it was. It was
Woo.
a sleeper opener. That opener was. Let's Matter of fact, let's not even reflect on that. All right, moving forward, man. Snap, what's your thoughts on the what's your thoughts on that? What match are we on? Because we
They
lost. I
There's
lost
still
track
that
in the
tag
comments.
match.
Okay, we stayed at the tag match.
Tag
Okay,
team.
what's your thoughts on the? Oh, Snap, you already gave your thoughts, didn't you?
Yeah.
So I fucked up. James, go ahead.
Blame it on DSL.
Yeah, I was reading his stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah, DSL
Personally,
DSL literally slowed down our whole damn thing. Like,
We on dial up now, man.
no
yeah,
shots
I
against
think
you,
it was
DSL. But go ahead, James.
yeah, I think it was a pretty decent match. It was good to see Becky come back. While she using that Ozempic 2.0, I don't know what that is, but whatever it is, just send that bad boy over. But, man, but yeah, I think it was a pretty good match. It was kind of predictable. We already kind of knew what was going to happen, so that kind of took a little bit of the fun out of it. But other than that, it was a pretty good match. The only thing, I guess, if I had to pick something, I don't know the attire choice of Liv and the other lady, because I can never
Raquel.
remember her name.
Raquel.
Yeah, Raquel, especially because Raquel, because I had to get away from the match for a few seconds, and then when I came back, I thought that one of the Bella twins was in there. So I was like, yeah, we may need to fix that. So I was like, well, I'm serious. Like, who is that? And then when I saw Becky over there in the corner, I'm like, oh, thank God. So, but yeah, I think it was a solid match. I mean, it wasn't something that made me go and jump up and say, man, this like the other matches before it, but yeah, it was a solid match. It still beat night one to me. So in a lot of ways.
Agreed. 200%. Agreed. All right, Mac, what's up? What you got?
Yeah, I think to me this is my least favorite of the night.
I can
Mm-hmm.
say I can see that.
Yeah, because I don't care for anybody that was in the match. Me personally, I'm not a fan of Liv Morgan at all. I think she's came a long way with her character. She still has a lot to desire for
Mm-hmm.
wrestling work. Um, Raquel Rodriguez, I loved her when she was in NXT. I thought she was going to
Mm-hmm.
be a monster once she hit the main roster, but they fumbled the bag with her a little bit. They tried to make her, you got her there smiling, and then I got her trying to dress somewhat sexy, and that just ain't her.
Well, I think she got sick too. I'm sorry
Yeah,
to
she
interrupt,
got
but I
sick
think she
too.
got
Yeah,
sick or
she
something
did get
too.
sick
So
too when
that
she
that
came
that
back.
really derailed her also.
Yeah, yeah. She, yeah. And then Lyra Valkyria, I think she's a good wrestler, but she has zero personality, man. It's
Agreed.
like hard
Mm-hmm.
to cheer for her, really get behind her. And I did like her attire tonight. Normally her attire, um, give somebody else a shot. Who would you like to see get a shot?
Marvin, who you hold on, Marvin. Hold on, Marvin. Who what you talking about? What you want to get a shot? She should have took longer than that because I think it's fucked up that she
Sure.
pulled the Charlotte.
Talking about
Who
Becky.
pulled
Oh,
the
Becky
Charlotte? You
Steel
talking about
Belts?
Becky?
Oh yeah, Becky Steel Belts. Yeah, get
But the
some
thing,
belts shot.
but the thing about that, hold on, to comment on that, Marvin. The thing about that is Becky won a tag belt. Let's be real. We comparing the tag belt, we comparing a world tag belt to a world heavyweight belt. A huge fucking difference. A huge fucking difference.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody don't really give a shit about tag team wrestling. Let's just call that what it is. We care about tag wrestling because that's the era we grew up in.
Yep.
But
WWE
far as
don't care about women's tag team wrestling.
yeah, exactly.
Mm-mm.
They don't. No matter who gets those belts never are used or defended, right? So
But
it's
Yeah,
throwaway.
Yeah.
exactly.
also with that is, if you think about it, Mike, you may once I start saying it, you'll probably get where I'm coming from. Okay, so right now is this is a pretty good storyline if they go the way they need to go with it. Okay, so
What?
Becky gave the torch to Lyra, right? They won the tag
Mm-hmm.
titles. Now on
Mm-hmm.
NXT, I believe Gigi Dolan and Tatum Paxley, they won the number one contender, so they're gonna face Becky
Yep.
now. Now Tatum
Mm-hmm.
Paxley, her best friend is
Mm-hmm.
Lyra. She had that little stalker type thing with Lyra,
Mm-hmm.
so they got some stuff going on
Mm-hmm.
too. So I'm
Yep.
still Tatum gonna, she kind of crazy anyway, so she gonna see Becky as, wait, hold on, I thought I was your best friend. So if they
Mm-hmm.
kind of play with that a little bit, I think it'd be pretty good.
Okay.
It would be
That's a
fun.
good
It
call.
would be fun. I agree with
Good
you on
call.
that. That would be fucking
Yep.
great. That would be
But yeah,
fucking great if they built on for that. But
Yeah.
go ahead, Mac. I'm sorry.
no, y'all good. No, I like Lyra's attire. That was her best look. I think she done had since she done got called up. I think
Agreed.
that white gold works for her. We talked about it
Yep.
earlier too about that. Um, I never cared for Becky Lynch. I mean, the little man thing was kind of cool. I thought she was the weakest out of the four horsewomen. Always did to me. Um, she don't move the needle for me. I came out. I ain't gonna lie, I was disappointed. Um, I kind of knew it was gonna happen. Like Mike said, it was. I was kind of wishing it was maybe been Alexa Bliss, but and I don't care for her either. But I just didn't want to see Becky Lynch. Um, but the match was okay. I mean, it was what it was. It was filler for the main event. They didn't want to get the crowd hyped
Mm-hmm.
up too high where they be driving the main event, but they didn't want to bore us to death either. So they gave us Becky Lynch. So
Yeah.
that's
Mm-hmm.
my thought.
Oh man. All right, James, go for it, man.
I think I gave on this one, but yeah,
No, if you
it's all
did, then it's on me then.
you good.
Overall match was good. It was pretty much the filler match before the main event, but I
Mm-hmm.
can't honestly say, in my opinion, I felt like sorry to say, that match to me was better than the main event. Sorry, just the way that it went. I know you don't. I know you don't care about the girl, everybody in the match, Matt. But we have talked about Raquel,
Mhm.
and Raquel definitely need to. It's time for Raquel to break free from Liv
Yeah,
and go
Mm-hmm.
ahead and go off on her own. I'm
yeah,
hoping that we
Mm-hmm.
do get Dom and Liv Morgan little side story. I hope we get that story built up with them. I think Liv will be a good manager for Dom slash wrestler. So
Mm-hmm.
I think that'll be cool if they get that going. And then, Judgment Day just need to just explode and just go and everybody just go their separate ways.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Finn probably it might be the next star that might need some fresh air.
Mm-hmm.
Ben might be the next star that he needs some fresh air. I'm not saying for a long time, but I'm
Hmm.
saying for at least a couple months or so. Ben
Hmm.
definitely need to be a fresh air. Judgment Day just need to disappear and everybody just go on their separate ways and do their own thing. That's my take. But overall, I enjoyed the match. Match was cool.
Yeah.
Like you said, Lyra needs to definitely work on her personality.
Mm.
Hopefully, by her being around Becky, that helps her. Becky can help her at least with her personality because she's already a phenomenal wrestler. But overall, it was a solid match. It was a good match. Still, way better. Still, once again, better than night one. Better than what we saw on night one.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else that we got before we move on to the main event?
I'm just gonna make a WWE 2K25 reference on Lyra. I agree with Mac. I feel her attire was the best I've seen it thus far. Because other than that, she looked like a created character that you just don't get finished with, but you just want to play the game.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
I think that she did good tonight. So
We don't know, Marvin. Hold
No,
on,
I like
man.
Liv. Hey,
No,
Liv.
no, hold on. Matt just don't like Liv.
Yeah, let's
Matt
clear
don't
that
like.
up. Yeah,
Let's clear that up. Let's clear that up. Let's get that comment out right
yeah.
here.
Me and Mike been
Matt
like
don't.
Wait a
Liv.
minute.
Since
Matt,
Wrestler,
NXT.
okay, hold on, Marvin. Wrestler in what company? Overall, wrestler there? Females or in WWE?
WWE. Well, yeah,
he
I
yeah.
try.
hope it's just WWE main roster. Cause she ain't even the best
Yeah.
wrestler in WWE going right now. Women.
I give Liv props. Liv came a
you do too.
super long ass way
NXT.
from
Yeah.
what she
Yes, you
was.
did.
Yep.
She
Yeah,
came a super
her
long ass
character work
way.
has gotten better. She's found the killer. There
John,
you
you
go,
just
John. I
trolling.
feel you. But yeah,
No,
her
John
character work
trolling.
has came a
John
long
trolling.
way.
John
Her character
trolling.
work has came a long way. I'm not going to take that from her because she found a character for the slutty little dirty chick that hang out with Dirty Dom, and that she plays that
Mm-hmm.
little role great. That might be her in real life, and it's easy for her to play. So
Yeah.
I give her that. But her in ring work is still spotty. He said WWE main roster. Shit, hell no. Real.
Nah,
All three of the people who fought in the first damn match was better than her. I would have gave any one of them wrestler
Mm-hmm.
of the year. Um,
Now, hold on, Matt. Now, on this part, and the reason why, and the semi reason why a lot of people are hard on Rhea Ripley. I mean, she's over. Don't get me wrong, she's
mhm,
over.
mhm,
And Liv and Rhea is a okay wrestler, but Rhea has not wrestled more than Leah on in WWE, and that's just really that's just really being truthful right there. Now I don't not Rhea. Rhea's a phenomenal wrestler and everything, but
mhm.
far as par on par, like how many matches Liv wrestled and how many matches that Rhea wrestled, like over this past year, I could confidently say that Liv wrestled a lot more matches
I wouldn't say every
than
single
Rhea.
person.
I
I'm
can
with
say
you, John.
Not every single person. Come
I'm
on
with
now.
you, John. I'm about there with you.
now. Well, see, I agree with the part that Liv. I agree with the part that Liv has a lot more wrestling ability untapped. She still have a lot of untapped wrestling ability, and it can be polished up. I don't knock that because she does. She needs a little polish. She's still rough around the
Mm-hmm.
edges.
Hmm.
She's still rough around the
Yep.
edges. And there's a lot to be desired about her wrestling. But far
Yeah.
as her character work, like we said before, character work goes, oh, she a phenomenal character. She a
Yeah.
phenomenal character. But far as wrestling goes, she still got some ways to go with the wrestler. She came a long way,
Yeah.
but she could still improve.
Yeah, she may
Now,
not
if
never get better at wrestling, but as long as she keep reinventing herself and making the characters that she do play better, I mean, she'll keep a job. Not
yeah,
everybody who
but
wrestles are good wrestlers.
Oh,
now, yeah, that's true, and that's said on the men's and women's side.
Yeah.
That's both for men and women's side. But Marvin, yeah, as far as Liv go, Liv got great character work, okay wrestling. Lyra Valkyria, better wrestling, but lack character work. but but sucky character work.
Mm-hmm.
So
I would agree too.
I could definitely say, in my opinion, I know for a fact Lyra is a way better wrestler than Liv, easily. Lyra could run circles around Liv Morgan.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you're right. You're right, John. You're right to say that, Marvin. You better not bring NXT to the conversation because everybody from the female on the NXT roster with dog won't live as. Period.
nah, I wouldn't
Everybody,
say every wrestler, man. I
every
wouldn't say every women. No, they got a couple of duds, man.
they
Rizzo.
might got they might got a couple of duds, but I'm very confident. Far as wrestling goes,
Oh, yeah.
everybody from the women's NXT side with dog won't live as. Period. That's just really what it react. But let's go ahead and move on to the main event, man.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go ahead and move on back. Like we stayed on this conversation long enough. All right, man. Moving forward to the main event, man. Which I know, right? Cody Rhodes versus John Cena, man.
Yeah, they took all the air out the building when they did this
Yeah, it did.
Uh, I don't even know. I don't even know who to start with this main event because I'm very confident that we all feel the same way. But I'm gonna go ahead and start it off with you, James. Go ahead and start us off with this one, bro.
Whew. Oh my goodness. I don't know what show this should be on because it shouldn't have been here. I just
The night one.
golly. I saw somebody. I'm gonna start with this. Somebody had a comment saying that they rather saw John Cena and Walter wrestle. I would have said that if it was 15 years ago, but I don't want to see that. I don't want to see two slow people in the ring at the same time. Um, the only kudos I can give John Cena in this case is at least brought out an extra move. But that was about it. Uh, I mean, other than that, it was I don't know what to say about this thing. And then bringing down Travis Scott down, I think that was the best part of the match, is seeing him getting the crossroads. Um,
Boy, I died
I don't know
laughing
why
at
he should. Me too. I going back to another comment. I agree where I felt the final boss should have been here. I felt that others should have been there. But
I agree.
to
I
have
agree with you on that.
nobody in this one, to just we just have little Travis Scott come down there, and and that was just about it. I don't. I guess congrats to John Cena on getting his little 17th title. I mean, we finally broke the record. I think that was the main goal here, was just to break the record. But no, I don't want to see Cena and Gunther or Walter, whatever his name is, where Walter, he already got a intriguing style of its own, and Cena already barely can move. And I agree with Cody, he can't wrestle. So I don't you putting in a technical guy with a guy who can't wrestle, that just don't look right. I mean, them five moves of doom can only go so far. So I don't know about that one, man. This just wasn't it. I think that's the only thing that really hurt Night 2 the most.
All right, Snap. Go for it.
First of all, I don't know why y'all sleeping on my match of the night. Stone Cold Steve Austin ATV versus that security guard well in the audience lady that makes the audience. Yeah, I don't know why y'all sleeping on that. That was my match of the night right there.
Oh man. Oh,
Snap,
man.
I gotta say, and I apologize for intervening, but I'm glad you brought that up because I don't understand how we wasted Stone Cold just to come out there and talk about the attendance.
Exactly.
Oh,
Exactly.
but that was the match of the night.
He must have got drunk.
Hey, I'm not gonna even sit up here in front. That little moment that he did the attendance, that small moment was better than that whole main event match, and that's sad.
I agree.
That's sad. But go ahead, Snap.
Yeah,
Continue.
and it was lackluster, man. Cody
Oof.
got what he deserved, because Cena gave him a chance. Hey, look, what are you gonna do here? You take the belt, you gonna hit me with it or what? He ain't do it, of course,
Hmm.
because he white face, freaking face, man, baby made face, man. It's just I don't understand, man. This dude, he too clean cut. He like Cyclops and Captain America rolled together, man.
Hmm.
Get rid of him, man. I, I don't think he's ever gonna get an edge to him. I think when he come out Monday, he gonna have a suit and he gonna talk noise about losing the belt. But I guarantee you, he's still gonna have that 3-piece suit on. But
Mm-mm.
Oh God.
congratulations to Cena for winning his 17th. Breaking the record. Now you can't take that from him. So, I mean, he did what he
Hmm.
said he was gonna do. So
Yep.
that's a heel move right there. Hey, I told you I was gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. So hopefully he hold the belt and retire with that one belt. We'll see. I don't know though. And y'all talk about my final boss, man. He ain't got time. He ain't got time. He ain't have to worry about showing up to this. He already knew what was gonna happen. Travis Scott was gonna slow boogie his way down there and distract freaking Cody Rhodes. And it happened. And he gave the order out. That's all he had to do, man. He phoned it in. And that's all I gotta say. That match was phoned in.
It was horrible.
Where to start? I'm gonna leave you last, man, because I know you gonna drill into this just like I'm about to drill into this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Where the fuck to start? Match started. I was expecting a slow and methodical match. I was already in the ring. I was already ready for that. The match, and I'll admit, I was okay enjoying the match a little bit. But Travis Scott fucked it up for me. Sorry.
Yeah, he did.
He fucked it up. Like, how you gonna slow roll your way to the fucking ring? The psychology
he was talking to Karrion Kross.
that or something. He had to be talking to somebody, James. He had to. Like, cause bro, you're gonna slow walk your ass to the ring. And then the psychology of it was fucked up because Cody was not hit with nothing that fucking devastating to be out that fucking long for him to walk, for him to prance or slow walk or Undertaker his walk into the fucking ring.
Oh, he was what an Undertaker getting down now.
Like, nigga, you could have jogged down there or something.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck, bro? That ruined every fucking thing. That, I would say, that was the turning point where I was close to turning the shit off.
Yeah, we was in the chat. Really, Mike was dead silent, man.
I was
so mad about it. He was silent,
nigga. That whole was a fucked up turning point. That whole shit was all fucked up, man. Like, man, come on, bro. And then you hit Travis Scott with the crossroads. Fuck that. I wouldn't have hit Travis Scott with no fucking crossroads. I would have did something worse to his ass. He slapped the shit out of you and busted your eardrum. I would have did something worse.
It was a real bionic elbow.
Fuck a crossroads. Fuck a crossroads. I would have got a steel chair and swapped his ass with it. Something. Crossroads on a steel chair. Something. Get your receipt back. That crossroads was not a fucking receipt. It just wasn't. It wasn't a fucking receipt, bro. Anybody that's listening or anybody that goes on any other podcast and open up a review and say, yeah, Cody Rhodes got his lit back. No, the fuck he didn't. He did not get his lit back. No. Travis Scott needed to get his whole ass whooped.
Yeah.
He needed his whole ass whooped. One crossroads was not enough.
Nope.
Like they say, it's not enough.
Hey, that's Cody Rhodes' fashion, though. He in his mind, he probably did get his receipt. He probably did get the receipt. And Cody Rhodes' fashion.
No.
I would have felt better if Randy Orton ran down there and just gave him an RKO. I would have felt good for the night.
And the punt.
Yeah, and the punt.
Right.
Win.
That would have been his 20-year WrestleMania moment.
Yeah.
Win. Exactly. But outside of that, man, Cena winning. Okay, we already knew that Cena was going to win. We knew that. We all called that. But it's the way that ending went down. That ending could have went a whole lot better. That ending was on par with the Jey Uso and Gunther ending. That was just a bad ending. That was just a terrible way to end. And Travis Scott, you ruined it, by the way. Just wanted to let you know. You ruined it. You absolutely fucking ruined it. At least show some damn urgency getting to the fucking ring. At least do that. I wasn't expecting the full sprint because them WrestleMania arenas is long as fuck. But at least jog to the ring.
Yeah.
At least do that. jogged to the ring, slid the belt to Cena, and could have easily got a reaction, man. But no, bro.
I would
They
have
fucked
loved
up.
Brian Breaker spearing him.
Nigga, I hope, bro,
Man, that'd have been awesome.
that would
That
have
would have
been
been
fucking
beautiful.
phenomenal.
Oh,
That would have been fucking phenomenal, bro. And
And
then,
I ain't talking about just spear. I'm talking about that raw spear.
yeah, that Carlito spear. That
Yeah.
Carlito
Yeah,
spear,
that
goddamn.
one from Raw, with boy.
Yeah.
But Carlito, like, he got hit by the car.
Mm-hmm.
only got
What?
7 lives left, man.
Yeah, what?
He got hit by an old Cadillac, them old time Cadillacs, boy. He
Whew.
Man.
should
But
have. They should have ran him down there on that one.
I definitely want to chime in on this on one last part before I turn it over to you, man. One last part. The fact that one referee was there as well. No other referee did not come down. It was just one referee.
Mm-hmm.
And any other time, any other pay-per-view match,
Mhm.
any other thing, we would have had multiple referees.
Yeah.
Nothing but one referee.
Yeah.
They all got the night off. They got off early.
Nigga, they did something. They must have been
Hey,
back there catering.
That's what the
eating
final
good or
boss
something.
was. Hey, the final boss said, "Hey, I'm gonna pay y'all for the rest of the night. Y'all go ahead and go home."
Mm,
Yeah.
man.
Nigga, but the fact that The Rock still wasn't there, that I felt like, to me, that was a slap in the face. That was also a slap in the face, especially when you were the one who was responsible for the fucking heel turn, and
Mm-hmm.
your ass didn't show up.
He ain't
Right.
showed up yet. Since then,
They ain't talked about
Right.
him.
mm-mm.
They haven't
They
even
only
talked about him.
They briefly brought him up, briefly, but that was it. Make it make sense, man.
I'm telling
That's all I got. That's all I got, Matt. Close it off. Close us off, man.
man, this ending was like gonna be talked about, like how people say, like, oh, somebody be like, hey man, you real handsome, but you know you got big hand, big feet or something. You know, somebody say give you a compliment, but then be like, damn, something wrong with you. So it kind of mess up the compliment.
Yeah.
This how this show was. The show was great until this shit here. This show gonna be like, damn, WrestleMania such a real good, but that damn ending, it's gonna be always gonna be like that. And John Cena, it's over, bro. It's over, bro.
Yeah.
He looked bad walking out there, his entrance. He looked bad in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
When he took that first bump off that shoulder block, and how he fell down like he was an untrained wrestler. Why, if y'all have the guts, not the guts, but the willpower to want to watch that bullshit again, watch how John Cena was selling. He was selling like he was a celebrity. He was selling like he was one of them first time in the ring people, man. I didn't like that at all. Like,
Wrist fight, man. He's
Hey,
ready.
hey, let's not even talk. Let's not even talk about those WWE Super Nintendo Raw stomps that he was doing.
man, he was
Oh,
doing the dang on stomps like on WrestleFest and shit, man.
stomp, stomp,
I was like, what
stomp.
is going on? Man, Mike was like, what the hell is this? Cody trying to, the pace was so slow. Cody didn't know how to fucking sell the offense because he was like, God, hey man, what we doing?
Mm-hmm.
Cena is he ain't that guy no more, man. I mean, I was kind of really happy
Yeah.
to see a heel turn, but everything leading after the heel turn, no more mentions of Rock really. Barely showing up, no fight. Got one. We got two Cody cutters or one crossroads out of it, and Cena act like he was dead off of it. And everybody know good and well you got to do 5 of them for you to shit even get a 2 count. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like, come on, man. Then the bad the what the shit called? What he do not the AA but
STFU.
the STFU.
That shit was not
That
even
shit was
on, bro.
loose.
It was
That
like
shit
his
was
stuff
loose
is
at the
always
damn Charlotte
it was
draws, man.
normal.
The other night.
Hold on, Snap. What the hell did you just say?
Nah, the STFU was always losing. It's just that
No, it was
was
worse tonight,
really
man. He ain't
No, that
even
was
had that man
worse.
around the
That
neck or
was
nothing with that shit. That
yeah,
shit
that
was so
was
loose
worse.
last tonight. It was
Usually,
horrible.
usually John would have had a tighter grip with his arm like this with the
Mm-hmm.
STFU. He
he
usually
fumbled.
had that shit. That shit was like he was hugging him. He was just holding him in place, like he just
Mm-hmm.
barely holding
Mm-hmm.
him up, bro.
Man, it was
It was
bad.
just
It
like
was
this.
bad, man. And then
Yeah,
Travis Scott walking down there to the ring, like why? Like why? You know, you showcasing this build. Like Mike said, this man coated down in the ring like he done got hit with several chair shots and he just can't move.
Mm-hmm.
Referee got bumped one time and this man was dead the whole ending of the match pretty much. Like, come the fuck
no
on,
other referee,
man.
no other referees did not come out.
No
I'm
other
gonna
referee
No,
came
they're
let's
not
out.
there.
still bring that up.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
other referee came out. Why nobody
Snap.
ever helps Cody when he be getting his ass whooped? Like nobody ever want to come
Mm-hmm.
out to help him.
They tired of Cody.
I guess. Uh, that not gonna lie, the best part of the match was with the crossroads on the Travis Scott. Even though Travis Scott was barely holding Travis' head. If you look at that too, that looked
Mm-hmm.
crazy. Um, but
The
it was
fact
funny
that he
how
didn't want
Travis sold
he,
the crossroads. It was so funny
he's
because he was like
he
dead on the
sold it.
ground. Like he looked so funny
Yeah,
doing that.
He wouldn't roll out the ring or nothing.
see, that's what I was about to bring up.
Yeah.
Like,
He was dead.
bro,
He was gone.
He was
And
gone. It was so funny to me. I was really hysterically laughing at that. And Scarlett
then the
was
minute that match ended, he all of a sudden he done woke up.
he good to go. He good to go. And then another FU AA and it was over. I'm like, man, the hit to the head. I'm surprised Cody got hit with the turnbuckle exposed and the belt exposed. You know, Cody will bleed off a good 2 punches to the head. And
He
he
got the
ain't
Ric
bleed this
Flair.
time.
Nah,
Surprised by that.
that's true. That's true. He did not
You know, he'll
bleed
bleed off any
this.
damn thing, but he ain't do that. So I was like, oh, okay, whatever. But that main event sucked. It ruined a very good night too. Um,
Mm-hmm.
that I don't know.
Man,
And that just left a bad taste in my mouth. I was really excited. I liked it how the crowd. Look, Pat.
hey Pat, hey Pat, how
Hey,
about take our asses
I
to
did
bed?
like how the crowd was getting behind Cena. It
yeah.
sounded like they was gonna do
Mm-hmm.
maybe it could have had a potential to be a double turn. But the whole
Yeah,
Travis Scott just
that's
took
what I
all
was
the
thinking.
sales out the win, man.
Now, do you think they were
Yeah.
behind Cena, or they were just happy that Cena took the belt from Cody?
No, before the whole Travis Scott came down there, the
Yeah, they
place
were
was
cheering it.
going
Yeah,
crazy. Kind
Yeah, they was cheering him.
Yeah, they was really cheering him, and they were. I guess Triple H was probably like, "Damn, this ain't going like we supposed to or wanted to go." And let's fuck
Mm-hmm.
it up, and at the gorilla position, and they did. They sure made me change my mind because I'm like Mike, I wasn't excited about the match, but it was watchable. I mean, that shit
Yeah,
got to
Mm-hmm.
be unwatchable, so it was whatever with me.
agreed,
That shit was
agreed.
whatever with me. It ruined a really good pay per view, really good pay per view, man. Yeah, Pat, you the Lord tonight until the end, Pat. That was real good, but that ending would have made you still not get into it.
yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was ass, bro.
I agree.
It
Mhm.
was ass.
Yeah, well.
So what we got the night out tomorrow, y'all. And at this point, on the shit that we got at the ending and all of this shit, I don't even know what the fuck to expect, to be truly Raw. And honestly, I'm scared to watch the night after Raw and SmackDown. I'm scared to watch it because I'm scared that I might end up fucking get disappointed and getting pissed off and
Mhm.
all of that shit. So, but I'm still gonna watch it.
Mhm.
Hopefully, we get something.
Mhm.
Something.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm hoping for. Hoping we see some call ups. That's what I'm hoping for. Hopefully, we see some call ups from SmackDown and
Mhm.
Raw. Hopefully, they go ahead and hurry up and get the announcement of the draft so we can see who's coming up and what the roster flips is going to change so we can shake some shit up again. So hopefully. And Marvin, MB got a good question. If y'all had to choose which main event for night 1 and night 2, which one would we chose? Neither. Neither.
I would choose night one. I like three.
Okay,
Night one,
okay,
I
okay,
choose night one
okay.
just for the answer to
Oh,
answer the
Night
question.
one.
Yeah,
no,
main
see,
event was better than
To
night
answer the question,
twos.
I would do
but,
night one.
I'm a
yeah,
big
night
fan,
1.
so
But in my opinion, the main events that we got, the night 1 main event was better. But after tonight, real them should have been the main event tonight. Hands down. They should have main evented tonight for night 2. Because after the bullshit that we got from that feud, from Cody and John, that was, like I said before, that was on par with the Jay and Walter match. That was on par with that. And Travis Scott made it worse by his slow ass walking to the fucking ring. So I
No
definitely,
impact.
I definitely would have had real them close tonight. At least it would have left. At least we would have left on a high note.
no, they had Cody and John Cena main event.
I
I'm just
get it.
saying they should have main event. The women should have main event tonight, but they didn't.
Women
Yeah,
should have. Yeah.
yeah. The women, real Bianca and Io definitely should have main event tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would have accepted Cody them in that match before they main event. I would have accepted
Damn.
that.
Not the
I'm sorry.
not in the go get the not the bathroom spot.
Yeah, put them in the middle,
Sorry.
man. Yeah, they put them in the bathroom spot, man. Put them in the middle.
Sorry.
Mhm.
Sorry, bro. That's just really what it is.
Mhm.
That main event was that was the worst match of tonight. It really
Mhm.
was. Hands down,
Yeah.
worst match.
Oh yeah,
It was the
Yeah.
worst
it might
match.
have been the worst match of the weekend too. True.
True.
Yeah.
True. I agree. 200%.
Hey, y'all
Your
think
girl show. Your,
Walton G?
yeah, I mean, that's the second worst. That's the second worst. And they had a shitty ending too. Go figure.
Hmm.
They had a shitty ending too. They
Mm-hmm.
didn't even
Yeah.
protect Walter, man. Walter should have just passed out. You had
Yeah.
Walter tap
Hmm.
out.
Should
His
have
own
just
Any-
passed
move.
out
To his
but
own
to his
move.
own move.
to his own move. So anybody that didn't catch our WrestleMania 1 review, we got that already up and running on the YouTube channel. Go check that out. We got the WrestleMania review. We got anything else before we wrap up tonight, man? Because I know some of us got a long ass day tomorrow.
Uh, Dude, what the rating is for the show? I give it a show out of 10. Give it about
You said 7?
it would have been an 8, but that main event, man, it dropped down.
Hmm.
I would give it an 8. I would stick to giving it an 8. The main event did drop it down. It would have been like an 8, or it would have been like an 8.5 or a 9 to me if they
Mm-hmm.
would have fucked up the fucking main event. But yeah,
Hmm.
I give it 8. I give it 8 out of 10 for me. It's 8 out of 10 for night 2. What about you, Snap?
But nah, she Marvin, she hurt, man. She don't she needs to stay and heal herself. But I'll give
She
it a
hurt again?
she stay hurt, man. She'll come, man. I think she hurt. I ain't seen her in a while at NXT, so I think she, man. Hopefully she ain't hurt.
Man, let's not say that,
She ain't hurt.
man.
She not hurt.
Okay,
She ain't hurt
okay,
this
Mm-hmm.
time. Hope she
okay.
healing. Nah, let's not call her up. They ain't gonna do nothing with her.
Amen.
Oh man.
You would, but Snap,
Put
go
the
ahead
Rocket
with
Red on the bank.
Uh,
Main event picture early.
I Matt McMahon. Mac
Mac,
McMahon.
Mac McMahon. There you go.
I
thought
Mac
Charlie was getting
McMahon.
pushes.
Oh man. Oh boy. Yeah,
Oh,
I give it
yeah.
7.5. James, how about you, man?
I'll say about a 7.5 too, and a special shout out for prayer for Booker T because he's struggling over there in NXT, watching all that going on. So y'all need to
Hey,
help
Book
him
will
out
have a
over
heart
Man,
attack.
man, fuck Booker T. Fuck Booker T. That motherfucker
there.
came and
Shoot.
that motherfucker came and promote our black wrestlers, man. He don't think the race shit
No, he
exists.
can't.
Fuck Booker T, man. Oh man,
Man, I tell you.
racism in wrestling, it don't exist. Fuck off. Dude, fuck off, man. But go ahead. I'm sorry. I went off on a
No,
tangent. My bad.
no, you good, man. No, I was laughing at I was talking to Mac about it. He was having an interview about his wife having a problem with the ladies over there at NXT and how he be acting. So I said, man, I don't blame you. I understand. So
Man.
Oh yeah.
but
Hey, don't
I hear
blame
you,
Booker,
man. I'm
man.
with you.
Blame Shawn Michaels, man. That's Shawn Michaels and Triple H over there, man. That's them doing that.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Ain't call him Heartbreak Kid for nothing.
What? Oh, and the cameraman. Yeah, shout out to the cameraman at NXT too.
Cameraman
They
is
part
awesome.
of blame too.
They need to get some of them AEW camera guys over there too. They really have a show, boy.
Yes, sir.
AEW cameraman
All right,
be
all
all
right,
in the
all right.
universe.
All right, now we showing our horny selves now. We showing our horny side now. All the eye candy, we showing. All right, man. Let's go ahead and close out, man. We already just to let everybody know, man. We got this week's podcast up early. Of the next episode 5 is up and running on our YouTube channel of Lost in the Sauce. Check that out when y'all get time. WrestleMania 1 review is up. We will have the night 2. We will have this video up probably in a couple of hours. I'll go ahead and get to work on that. And the audio version of all of this will be uploaded tonight as well on Spotify, Amazon, wherever you listen to your podcast at. We'll go ahead and get that uploaded tonight. And yeah, that'll be taken care of. But other than that, man, we got anything else before we send everybody off?
Yeah, man. I want to say appreciate y'all in the chat, man. Y'all
Yeah,
kept it good, man. I appreciate the chat.
Absolutely.
Man, much love to the chat, to
yeah.
everybody that showed up to the show tonight. I know it was kind of late. Everybody showed up for the support, man. Appreciate all the love and support, man. Thank y'all so much. Also, go ahead, Matt.
I was gonna say too. Yeah, thank you for the chat for your participation. Hope we answered your questions. Hope we entertained you. One thing I want to propose to the guys, if they want to do this as a monthly thing, whenever they do a pay per view, is something we want to do going forward, doing like reactions after the show. I'm down for it if y'all are.
Oh, I'm 200%. I'm always down for it. 200%.
Oh yeah,
Y'all
especially
let us.
because them solid ones happened early. So yeah, I was.
Mhm.
Yeah, them solid ones happened real early. Yeah.
Y'all let us know in the chat, man. I'll put up a poll on our Facebook poll, man, and let us know if y'all give y'all a vote, and y'all let us know if y'all want us to do our pay-per-view reactions moving forward. We also got plans to we're gonna try to do the NBA playoffs like this in this format as well. When the playoffs get ready to start kicking off, we're
Man,
gonna try to do this in this format as well. I know.
I just been lost, man. I'm mad about that.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know, but we'll try to do the playoffs in this format as well to see how it goes. But other than that, man, once again, thank you all for tuning in. Appreciate all the love and support. James, thank you for showing up for us, man, for this
Yeah.
weekend, man. We appreciate you for hopping on as a
Yep.
guest, man.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. Everybody else, man, we're about to go ahead and wrap up, man. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much. Lakers in 5. I hope so. We can only hope. You know what I'm saying? Lakers in 5. I hope so. But
Yeah.
man, once again, y'all take care of your minds, take care of your hearts. Everyone be safe. Have a wonderful night, man. We will talk to y'all later, man. Be safe.
Peace out.
Right.